going through these Facebook comments on my post about the Lord's Supper, showing that it's done every first day of the week. And someone says, don't see that in any of the commandments. Another person says, it's not a commandment. Now, Jesus said, do this in remembrance of me. Do this is a commandment. And Paul says that when they come together as a church, the purpose is for the Lord's Supper. And if somebody is to say that it doesn't matter how often somebody does it, whether it be once every quarter, which is 4 times a year, well, if it doesn't matter, then you could do it once every 5 years, once every 10 years. You look historically, when is it that the church gathered together for the Lord's Supper, partaking of the unleavened bread and the fruit of the vine? And historically, it's been on the first day of the week, on Sunday. We have early writings showing that it was on the first day of the week. And to say it was once every year, even, let's just say that. In 1 Corinthians 11, Paul rebukes them, corrects them. And if it's just once a year, then Paul would be saying, try better next year. That's not what Paul is saying. 1 Corinthians 11, 1 Corinthians 14, for even 1 Corinthians 10, where it mentions the Lord's Supper. Those are all first day of the week activities. And we know this because 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 1 and 2, continues the discussion of first day of the week activities. And it says, now upon the first day of each week. And nobody knows when Jesus is coming from heaven. So it wouldn't make sense for people to be able to decide for themselves how often to partake of the Lord's Supper. Either there's a pattern or there isn't. And according to the scriptures and according to history, there is a pattern. And the question is, are people going to submit themselves to that pattern? Or are they going to argue against it? And I don't know why people argue against it. Jesus told us to give thanks for the bread, give thanks for the fruit of the vine. And people want to delay giving thanks. They want to only give thanks to the Father for the Son during the Lord's Supper once a month, once every 3 months, once every 4 months. People aren't thankful enough, and they are purposely putting themselves in a position to be thankful less often.